Hey everybody, Rusty here with Rusty Vintage Cards. About a month ago, I shared a video called 5 Cards, 5 Decades. And this was the first video in a series that I wanted to create to show some cards that I don't often get to show. And it's 5 cards spanning 5 decades with an intention of showing a little bit of the history, sharing a little bit about the history of baseball through baseball cards. So these are quick videos. This episode is about player connections, and each one of these cards will have a tie to another player. As you can see from the first card here, we're going to start in the 90s with this 1994 Bowman's Best, which features Derek Jeter and Barry Larkin, 2 Hall of Famers. And it's a shiny card really before shiny cards were a super popular thing, but let's see if I can get this to show up. There's a lot of texture in this card. Really cool. But on the back, it shows what ties these players together. So a few bullet points there, if you can see them in the middle. University of Michigan attendees, top 6 selections in June draft, multi-weapon shortstops, exceptional character and intelligence. And something else that drew these 2 players together later would be the fact that they were both inducted into the Hall of Fame. The second card, we're going to go to the 70s. This is the We're Number 1 Mets Celebrate card with Nolan Ryan. You can see it has a crease right through the middle there, but it's a card that I've had for a long time, since I was a kid. And this, of course, is the card where the Mets are celebrating the 1969 World Series championship win. And one of the things about this card, shows the back, shows that stacked pitching roster they had with a young Ryan and Seaver on the same team. So really a special team there with the 1969 Mets. And a young Nolan Ryan, picture being taken in his second year. Next, we have a 1962 Topps home run leaders. So of course, what is tying these players together is they all hit a ton of home runs in that 1961 season. You have 3 Hall of Famers. You have Willie Mays, you have Frank Robinson, and Orlando Cepeda. And this is off center. Again, this is a card that I've had forever, since I was a kid. And just a fun card with floating heads, but I like the floating heads on some of these cards. And the cool thing about these leaders cards is it shows the stats on the back. It shows Cepeda with 46, Mays with 40, Robinson with 37. Shows Aaron had 34, Matthews had 32, Banks had 29, Boyer had 24, Clemente had 23, Santo with 23. Fun cards. And this is a cheap way to get Hall of Famers, multiple Hall of Famers on a single card. Next, we have the 50s. A little late for Jackie Robinson Day, but here's his 1954 Topps. Love the image on the 54 Jackie. You have the color portrait shot. You have the black and white action shot. And really sharp looking image on this particular card. And there's the back. And lastly, we have the 40s with this 1941 double play Harold Reese and Kirby Higbee. And this would be a rookie card for Pee Wee Reese, at least an alternate rookie. So, of course, the first connection between these 2 players, Pee Wee Reese and Jackie Robinson, they're both on the Brooklyn Dodgers. They connected as teammates for a lot of double plays. Robinson led the National League in double plays in 1947, 49, 50, 51, and 52. And Pee Wee Reese, as the shortstop, was involved in a lot of those double plays. Of course, Jackie Robinson was second base for most of that time. Here it shows outfield. But they did lead the league in double plays, at least Jackie did, for a number of years. So there was that teammate connection. In the movie 42, a lot of you will be familiar with the scene. It's 1947. It's the first year of Jackie's career. Fans are yelling at him. And Pee Wee walks over, puts his arm around him, and quiets the crowd. And there are different opinions on whether or not that actual scene happened in real life. Filmmaker Ken Burns, who I highly respect as a historian, says that it didn't quite happen that way as portrayed in the movie. But regardless, both of these players have done interviews or did interviews where they talk about their support for one another on the field and their friendship. So again, as a late tribute to Jackie Robinson for Jackie Robinson Day, belated, I thought I would share these two as the last two cards with this player connection. So thanks for watching. Again, these are just quick videos showcasing 5 cards spanning 5 different decades. I'll see you soon.